Very few people ask the business what it wants. There's such an aspect of controlling it. Right?
Yeah.
Like, let's control this business. Let's tell it what it needs to do. And there's an aspect of like asking the business what it would like to do, how it wants to show up for others. The person who leads probably needs to have the least control because it needs to be a flow. The person who wants to control so much, like, they can't lead. They can't even let go.
You can't lead a team. You micromanage people until they leave, right?
That's right.
You have to be able to let go and trust. You have to have a very strong connection to self, and therefore you can really connect to other. And then it's like, because once you do that, then it's like you have to let go. And I'm sure you probably have some reflections for me, being a very controlling individual. I think I control a lot of things because there wasn't a lot of control when I was young. So I craved stasis. I craved being able to control my environment. You know, little nuances of being able to have some stability within my life. I think in the past year, I probably let go of more in my life than I ever have. What do you got?
The more you let go,
give me some reflections.
The more you let go, the more that comes in. You know, I joke actually oftentimes behind your back.
Not to my face, Fishy.
And I'll say it right now. I say Steven birthed Somatic, and I'm raising it. And the reason I say that is because there's an aspect of like, some parents don't want to let go. Some parents want a helicopter. And there's an aspect of like, I hold your hand, you know?
Dude, you've held my hand the whole way.
Let it go.
Right?
Let that child go out into the world. Let it have joy. Let it experience pain. Don't rob it of the full experience of what that child could have. And that's the same with the business. Don't let that business be robbed of the ability to actually go through some hardships.
Yeah.
You know? And go through some incredible growth spurts and expansion as well.
You definitely are raising this, and I feel that fully. You've been such a steward. It's interesting because a lot of people ask me, like, what are your goals for somatic breathwork? What do you want to do with it? Like, where do you see in 5 years? I'm just like, dude, I have no idea. And it's running the show. It's not me anymore. I got little things to add in here and there, but it is truly a movement that is beyond me and has captured the hearts and souls of so many. And the world decides.
Yeah, it's a fascinating kind of just insight right there to how in the Western world we are so obsessed with where do you see it going? What's it going to be? What's your soul's mission in life?
Yeah.
I've been around the world and I've seen quite a few amounts of people, and
like 90 some countries.
94. Very few would even know what I was talking about if I actually asked them what their life's purpose was. They live each day as the moment exists, sometimes in survival. Life's mission and purpose, plan for the future. It really takes you out of what's most important, which is now, which is the present moment.
Yeah, just the idea of wanting to get somewhere means that I'm not fully here. And here is where life happens.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, here's where life happens.
Well, it's been an absolute journey, my brother.
It's only just getting started.
Yeah. We want to start doing these podcasts more often, not from the place of pushing stuff out, but from, maybe it's a little selfish, just to document as this incredible journey continues, and to be able to look back on it, to be able to share our process with other people, to be completely vulnerable and just authentic as we can be, as this is really taken off very fast. And so we're planning on doing a lot more of these.
I think there's a new precipice that is coming, and it's an opportunity as people have become more collectively aware. There's a new opportunity to cultivate, run, raise, and even flow a business intuitively. There is an older way to structure and control and systems and process and operations, and those are needed. But there's an aspect of flow. There's an aspect of integration. There's an aspect of human connection that lacks in the corporate business structure of old. And we are seeing a dawning of a new business, a new time. And anything that we're doing is an opportunity to kind of watch and learn, not only for ourselves, but maybe for others.
Yeah.
I think it's so important.
Yeah. To share our process, because we truly want to create this as there is a new way to run a business, and it is a people-oriented, people-first, connection-first style of business. You know, you have so many roles within this, but one of the roles that you do so well is continuously checking up on the emotional state of every person on the team and holding space for all of us. And you can't really put a dollar sign on that because it's if you were, you would be paid for lots of hours out of your day.
I am paid.
Yeah.
From that, you know, because the currency is connection. You know, it is so incredible to be able to be that glue for the team and to know where everyone's at. And how can a business run if I have no idea about where anyone's at? It allows me a cohesiveness, and it allows me to bond with them and to enmesh with them in such a way that collectively we all become one.
And on your deathbed, in your last final hours, I know that the things that flash before your eyes will be how much heart and soul you gave into those connections.
Thank you. I will boldly move into death.
No doubt about it.
Because I've boldly moved into life, and they are one and the same.
So if you're hearing this right now, maybe it's an invitation to how can you move more boldly into life? We love you so much. And until next time.
Yeah, a shout out to Parker Sherry and Alan Fischer.
Yeah.
In memory of them.
In memory of them.